This first, I may have even decided to switch them up unconsciously. All right. In kickboxing, we're typically going to stay at this range, which I would say is going to be our comfortable range. The edge of range 3 is going to be where I can still kick him with the back leg. But I'm going to be close enough that I could hit him with some punches, which is going to be the edge of range 2, where they meet. All right? Once I get in here, I can still hit him straight, but now I can hit him with hooks. I just can't kick unless I make some sort of change. Right? Range 4 is always going to be out of range. You can't kick me without major movement. I can't kick him without major movement. In order for us to engage, we may have to do something like slide, right? We may slide to close the distance, right? We may switch to close the distance. These are things we can do to close range. Range 4. Range 3, I still can't really hit him without major movement, but I can hit him with the long leg. I can hit him with long range kick, he can hit me. Right about here, right? So I can still hit him here, I can still hit him here, but it's close. Now I can move into this easily. When we're ultimately getting to where we're going to throw these elbows, we're going to be way close. All right. Range 2 is still here, and I can still get these elbows. Range 1 is going to be grappling range. Does that make sense? All right. From this range, I can palm down and hit over. That's 1, right? I can go here, here, here. There's 2 strikes. I can palm down, I can go here, 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 and I've got 3 strikes. We kind of went over those in the air, just kind of tooling around. Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to think about this hand, okay? This hand. If I do something gentle with it, he can still punch me with that hand. Pop! So I'm going to press down and hard and in, right? So that it turns him slightly. Now, if he does punch me, he can't get his hips easy into the punch. He can still technically hit me, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover in, bang, and hit. Let's do that. Engage with his hand, right? Engage, pull down if you want, and you move him until you can move into elbow range. Get a partner. Somebody close in height would be comfortable. Go. Different fight. First time that hits you in the first fight is kind of like, all right, you ain't gonna hit me with that trick twice. So I'm up here, I got my high shield. Joel comes in and traps the hand down and goes for his elbow, right? I'm gonna try to angle here. I'm gonna turn and I'm just gonna try to spin on him if I can. If he ducks down, super good. Comes in and hits me with this first one, I'm gonna try to give him my shoulder, okay? He ducks, he pulls, he's turned me. That's the beauty of the short elbow, is that I can probably spin out of it. Now, the way the position that he's in, I might not be able to get this elbow. Everyone agree? Yeah. Which is why when he makes his move, I'm going to turn and I'm going to come down. Pop! Try to hit him this way, or on the downward cutting. So I'm going to go this way and try to drop that straight down. Let's see if we can kind of manipulate this a little bit. So I'm going to give him a little bit of resistance. He's going to have to pull my arm down hard, turn me. Right? That's the basic idea. The option is, he pulls down hard, and I try to resist him, and he throws the elbow, and I get hit. So I'm going to give him the shoulder, and I'm going to fade. Does that make sense? All right, let's measure something. Joel's going to stand completely sideways, point his elbow right at me. Now watch. You see that magic, right? All I need to do is be a little bit leaning to not get hit. What most Muay Thai fighters do is they want to stay up. So he hits, right? And you get a little hit, no problem. They come back and they try to hit, and the strongest guy typically wins. I'm not of that camp. I would much rather he trap down hard, and he come in, and I dodge, and I do something different. Okay, in this case, maybe I step in here and drop to there. Okay? See if you can work your footwork around whatever they're doing, okay? Try to stay balanced. Good luck. Go, counter strike, counter elbow. It's not the end of the world. This is one option. Depending on what happens, you may do something different. For example, Joe throws his move, I fade here, I come over and I just come back and hit him straight in. Kind of simple and easy, right? Who saw that one already and thought, I could do this better? If you already saw that one, it's right there. But the bottom line is when he's turning me, I'm using his momentum as he's turning me to keep turning. That's the reason I like that elbow, right? Plus, because this hand is engaged, when he throws it, that hand can no longer defend. Does that make sense? It's already used, right? He's tapped his move here. As long as he doesn't maintain control of this, I've got that. Give that one a try. Okay, go. You've got a strong height disparity, right? Jackson, since you're so tall. So Jackson's shoulder is taller than me, so when he makes his move, he grabs this and he pushes me down. I gotta get way high, right? I'm gonna be like, ugh, and his arm is still there, right? So if I'm here, that's why this one is gonna work better for me, right? If he maintains control of the hand, he doesn't let this go, he throws his elbow, and I give him the shoulder, right? I'm kind of stuck. I can't get this arm away to get over him, right? Still no problem. I'm just still gonna turn step. I have to change feet this time so that I can make my hand. You might have to make a small adjustment. It's not the end of the world. Okay? So, we're here. I throw jab, he fades away, right? Now I can come in and I can push this hand through and hit him here. Does that make sense? So I've scared him away a little bit. I made him fade the jab, right? He's slipping, he doesn't want to get hit with the jab, and then I hit him. Bang, and I just hit him. So I'm working the jab instead of just attacking the hand. Okay? Give that a try, slightly longer range. Go! If I do this and he fades and I pull it back, guess where his head goes? Right? It's like magic, right? It's going to happen a lot faster if I really throw it. He's going to bob in and bob out, okay? So when I throw it, it's kind of now in his vision, right? And I push through to hit this. He never sees the elbow coming, all right? So you should be going here, pull back, and then trying to make this move. That's not the same thing. He's going to see it, and he's just going to fade twice, right? I throw the jab like I mean it, and I hit him, and he never sees this coming. This is in his way. This is blinding him. It's distracting him. By the way, we're doing self-defense. We don't have kickboxing gloves on. This doesn't have to be a jab. This can be an eye rake, okay? So I come right in, fingers to the eyes, bip. By the way, what happens if he turns his head and I don't get to hit him in the face? Where am I going to hit him? With the elbow? All right, whoever said balls, it's hard for me to hit the balls from here. It's not possible. It's not impossible. I can go, yeah, I could do that. That's not what I was thinking. It's creative. He turns his head. When I throw this jab, I'm going to hit him in the base of the skull. That's going to be an instant knockout for the most part, right? So if he turns slightly, it's going to be the jawline or the ear. Probably an instant knockout. Make sense? So how should we probably fade? We should probably fade this way so we can see what's coming. Once we turn the head, we're just going to get nailed, okay? So everybody's got it, right? It's this. The hand is still pushing through after the jab. The jab is a distraction. You don't even have to hit with the jab. If you do it with the jab, beautiful. Go! Walk towards the hand, what happens? The hand goes away from it. Right? But once you put the hand on somebody's body, it becomes a reference point, and I move the hand towards myself, and everybody can do this, right? No matter where the hand is, you can move it towards that. So here's kind of the thing, right? I go into this jab move, and I'm going to nail him with this elbow, right? Pang! That's what I'm looking for. Jab, patang. Let's say that he throws the shoulder. He does me a little slip, right? I'm like, dang it, I missed with the jab. But I saw what he did. So I'm going to throw jab, but my hand is now here. This is now a reference point. I know where his head is. With blind, I can still follow my elbow in towards the hand and I can hit him. Does that make sense? That's what this hand does. It range finds, it detects. It gives us the reference point so that we know where the elbow needs to go. So here's the big problem. Let's say that he fades this, and I'm thinking, well, that's where his head is, but I'm not touching it. When I try to make the move and he fades just a little bit farther when I throw it, I still miss him. Right? Let's not have that problem. I'm going to go here, put my hand towards him. He fades a little farther, no problem. I just follow the hand, right? So again, part of this is sensitivity, right? So throw the first one, throw the second one, and I just walk through him. That way he fades, he might fade a little farther, but he can't keep fading forever. You walk into him and you cut down, okay? Can we do that? Sure. All right, pretty important little distinction there that this does something. Once I touch him, I know where he is, right? I can kick him, right? I can kick him, right? I can kick him here because I now know there's placement, there's space and time right here, right? Once I get this touch, I can touch and I can hit this way. I can throw the jab and I can follow this in and I can hit this way, right? Same thing when he does it to me. Once he touches me, I know where he is. He throws his elbow, but I know where he is. Okay? He throws his elbow. I block up, right? And I come back over. And also scoop down. Now I've got him in a position where I can do something else. Does that make sense? So this sensitivity is kind of a cool thing once you touch another human being. Now, I will tell you, if I touch and hold this, what's he going to do with his right hand? I promise you, he also knows right hand, so he's going to hit me. So again, you're waiting for your opportunity, right? You set this up, and he's working on his fade, right? And this is where his head was, but he faded out of the range, right? So I'm thinking jab, right? Jab, touch, drop. Sorry, Joel, I bumped him a little bit there. Good. We got to drive into it. Does that make sense? Can we do it? All right. Now somebody's going to do this. I know they are. They're going to be like, all right, I got this. They're going to do this and go, ah! I'm trying to chase the guy down. It's not that. You're not running after the guy. It's going to be decisive. And you hit him because you know where he is and you can even pull him into it, okay? You're not really walking at his pace. You're accelerating past him. You know, light speed or something, right? You've got one more try with a little bit more aggressive component. Don't nail your partner too hard. I did bump Mr. Fountain, but I didn't kill him. Go! All right? I'm going to give Mr. Fountain a chance to work his material. He can throw any elbow that he wants. I'm going to try to be covering myself in the best way that I can, but I'm completely defensive, so I don't want to counterfight him yet. I'm just going to let him work. So, if he throws the jab and he hits me, bop, I'm like, ah, hands up. He throws the jab, okay, let me block this, okay. He throws the jab and I slip, and he sees his chance to throw the elbow, there's the elbow, right? This is the best thing that I have, basically trying to cover up. So I might get hit. I'm going to be kind of defensive. We're not sparring, we're one-step drilling, right? So again, when it's his turn, he gets to do any elbow, any way that he wants, and I'm just going to try to make some sort of defense. However he wants to work, he can work. Good. All right. Mostly elbows. Now, there's nothing wrong with when it's my turn, I go in and I do something slightly different, right? I could try this one. He will try to make defense. Okay, however he does. Right. Let's try this one, see what his defense is. Try this one. Okay, good. Now, I'm not trying to get him, and if he misses the block, I'm trying not to nail him. But we got to get used to throwing these things, right? So again, there's nothing wrong with me trapping this down and seeing what he does. He doesn't do anything. All right, let's see if he does something different this time. All right, let's see if he does something different this time. Okay, you start ducking, dodging, defending. Get the shield up there. Elbow on elbow is better than elbow on hand, okay? Play with each other a little bit. There's no problem if you throw a spinning elbow, but don't get so excited that you go, bim, and somebody's tooth falls out. That'd be bad. Ready? Go with your friend. Go.
good.